Alright, welcome back for part 2 of the Hot Dawg hanging furnace installation. I got the unit back down here on the sawhorses. What I'm working on is plumbing up the gas line. So let's check that out. What I'm using is 1/2 inch black iron pipe. I'm starting to make the T and feed coming out of the back of the burner. What the directions call for is a shutoff valve for any other machine and a drip leg. You always want to have a drip leg. It's preferable to have the gas come into the top, so that way any debris that's in your natural gas or your propane will fall down by gravity and collect in the drip leg. You want a minimum of 3 inches. This is a 4-inch nipple, so that's fine. So up on the wall, this will be hanging from the ceiling. I'm going to bring my gas line here. I'm going to have a flexible connection here, 90 down, and then into the burner here. Just to look at it here, what it looks like coming through the gas valve a little bit up closer. So I've already got my dimensions where I want them here when I had the unit up on the ceiling. So what I'm going to work on next is putting together the gas line. Okay, here's the pipe stubbed through the wall. I used a 12-inch nipple, which got me through. This is a 2x6 studded wall with like 1/2 inch siding on each side. So I got a couple inches sticking outside. We're going to make an attachment. And then in here, I'm going to 90 over with a valve into the T and then up the wall. So I made this handy little bracket. It's going to screw to the wall and hose clamp the pipe just to hold it while I'm working on this. This is just going to keep this where I want it while I'm building this. So next thing I'm going to do, get the TV out of the way and we'll start building this pipe. Got a 90. Got a 90, got a close nipple. Got another valve here. So I'm going to come off the wall, come off the stub out of the wall with this 90 over. Then we'll nipple to the T on the wall. Perfect. Just hack a hole through it. It's good enough. Now, let's see what Madam Ruby sees. Aha! Look at that. That's going to be money. I'm going to go ahead and pull the stub back out of the wall. And I'm going to screw a bunch of this together and then reassemble it up here. Before I do that, I'm going to put a hanger on the wall. I got a wall cleat and then the hanger, the 3/8 rod holds them together. So I'm going to go ahead and cut a piece of rod. So I went ahead and cut a piece of 3/8 rod, and then this clamp threads on the rod like this. It's adjustable a little bit, but it'll stand off from the wall. Got my pipe dope here, rector seal, and paint the threads here. So lubricate and seal the threads when you tighten it into the valve here. Make sure you don't get any inside the pipe. Go ahead and take my pipe wrench. Go ahead and take and clamp this down, crank this right down in here. The wrench is a little, some of the jaws are a little worn here. That's buried in there pretty good. Gonna go ahead and lubricate the nipple. I'll use the 90 to crank the nipple together. You always want to put the dope on the male threads, never on the female threads, because it'll just push it into the pipe. So you gotta remember, this wants to be facing that way. Here we go, all doped and threaded together. Go ahead and put the wall nipple on next. Bury these in here pretty good. So don't get any leaks. Nice. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the T on that goes up the wall. First things first, with the T, I'm going to put the drip leg together, which is to catch debris in your gas line. The gas will be coming in here, then going up. So any debris that's up in the line should fall down and be trapped in this dirt leg down here. So I'm going to go ahead and screw the dirt leg together and then into the T, and then we'll put the T on this piece. I'm going to go ahead and apply to the male threads here. Always the male threads, never the female threads. You don't want to get goop in your line. So if you always put on the male threads, your fitting should stay clean. It's buried down there good. Here's your drip leg. Say they want a minimum of 3-inch drip leg. This is 4-inch. Here. So now we got our wall piece, and we're going to go ahead and screw the T onto the wall piece like this. Round and around she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows.
One more time.
Look at that. Coming together. Let's go ahead and dry fit this on the wall, see how it looks on the wall, and work out good. I'm going to adjust my clamp out to get the proper clearance away from the wall here. Before I go ahead and screw any more of this together, I want to get another hanger up top here on the wall. I've already gone and marked it where I want it, so I'm going to put another hanger up there. I'd go ahead and install this hanger, but China forgot to drill one of the holes in it, so let me drill a hole in it quick. Okay. Got that there nice. Now go ahead and put the top 90 on, and then we'll get looking across the way. Now look, you got just enough room to turn this. Finally! Nice. Now go ahead and tighten these clamps up. Take a look down here. That looks alright. Now go ahead and tighten these clamps up. Nice. Nice and tight. Alright, I gotta extend the line with a 1 foot piece. So I'm going to put together that with a coupler. Just happen to have a 1 foot piece right here. Got a 1 foot piece and a coupler. I'm going to add a foot to this main run to get to the other side of the exhaust. Do that here at our handy station again. I'm also going to add the 90 to get up towards the gas valve, or the gas flexible whip. I'll put this on while I'm here too. Go ahead and feed 2 cats of 1 bowl right here. That's on there. I'm going to go ahead and thread the long length of pipe on here as well. I got it in the vise. Oop. Just like that. Let me do the limbo here. Get her cranked in there good. That's got it. Oop. Bit of schmutz on the floor. It's gonna be perfect. I got my hangers on. Let's go and try to land this pipe in here. Got my hangers where I need them. Go ahead and dope this up. There we go. Gotta make sure the 90's looking up when I get done here. Sure, my 90's looking up. A little bit more. think that's got it. And land this in the clamps. This red circle here is where the exhaust goes. So I got a lot of clearance, got probably 8 inches of clearance. Here it is here. I might have enough. You know what? I'm going to have more than enough length to get to the unit. So I'm just going to leave this 90 for now. I'm going to leave this 90 for now. Throw a plug in it so no dirt gets in it. So as you can see, here it is coming through the wall with a complete with a valve drip leg. Then we go up to the 90, then come over along the wall to the 90 that's going to look up to the look straight up and hook up to the unit. That red circle on the wall is where the hole's going to get cut for the exhaust. I got that kit coming here in a couple days. So let's go ahead and see what the next step is. Alright, let's go ahead and put the gas line that's hooked to the unit with the valve and the dirt leg and the incoming feed. Let's go ahead and put that together. I'm going to start with a dirt leg. Now the valve piece. There we go. All doped up, ready to go. ready to install in the heater, but I think I'm going to wait to install it the whole way once I get the exhaust figured out. So I don't want this to be in the way if I have to take it out, but for right now I'm just going to temporarily thread it in here and see how it looks. Just leave it loose like that. There you go, hanging out the back of the machine. You got your 4-inch drip leg. The instructions call for 3-inch. It's got a 4-inch. I got my gas shutoff valve, my flexible whip, which is up here, just hanging out in the pipe right now. The flexible whip will hook to this 90 here, and should any vibration from the unit to the wall be taken care of in that flexible whip. So it looks like we're making pretty good progress here. One thing it's good practice you want to try to do is have your gas feed come in the top and go down through a T into an appliance with your dirt leg at the bottom. That way when the gas is coming here this way, any debris that's in the line can go down and sit in the dirt leg, and then the clean gas will go into the appliance. And so instead of, it's always a good idea to face the T looking this way. If you had the gas coming in from the side, potentially the dirt could go straight into your appliance and it would bypass the dirt leg. So it's best to go from the top down and then into your appliance like this. That's why I've got this unit here set up this way. Oh, shit. That's not good for the threads. Man, this pipe wrench is junk. Are you serious? Freaking, the teeth are wore the hell right off the thing. Come on! It wasn't 9 o'clock at night, I go buy a freaking brand new one. This is ridiculous.